Did you know that your immune system is deeply connected to the health of your gut? In Chinese medicine, your GI tract or gastrointestinal tract, the organ system which takes in food, digests it to extract and absorb energy and nutrients and expels the remaining waste, is like your second brain. My name is Karen Calderon, and I'm coming to you from Karen Calderon's Acupuncture Wellness. When we speak of the health of your gut, we're talking about an ecosystem called the microbiome, which consists of a balance between the good and the bad bacteria. If you're concerned about your daily health and you experience everyday stress, or you consume processed foods, dairy, meats, eggs, coffee, sugar, or maybe you take or have taken pharmaceuticals like antibiotics or contraceptives, then you need to be concerned about the health of your gut. Maybe you're struggling with health imbalances such as Crohn's, diverticulitis, IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, diarrhea, constipation, ulcerative colitis. If you have any kind of food intolerances such as lactose or gluten intolerance, leaky gut, you have any kind of skin conditions, allergies, autoimmune disorders, or maybe depression, anxiety, low energy, again, then you need to be focusing on the health of your gut. So in other words, whether you're healthy or you're struggling with health imbalances, this is for you. Today we're going to talk about 6 foods you should have in your refrigerator and you should be including in your diet on a regular basis. Of the 6 foods we're going to talk about, 4 are non-dairy and 2 are dairy. But of all 6, they're all fermented. In other words, they're foods that have gone into cultured state in a way they've gone off, but with good bacteria. I know it sounds gross, but it's really not. Fermented foods are vital to the health of your gut. And because your immune system is deeply connected to the health of your gut, these foods are key in keeping the internal army of your immune system fueled with energy to help fight off colds, viruses, and diseases. This overlaps with the ancient wisdom of Chinese medicine thought that your digestive system is the seat, not only of your vitality, but also of your intellect. It's where we get the nutrients and fuel to energize our body and our brain. Fermented foods are a way to promote the health of your gut by building your intestinal flora, the complex community of microorganisms that live in your digestive tract. So there's 2 primary flavors in fermented foods, sour and bitter. In Chinese medicine, flavors are very important because they stimulate physiological processes in the body. Sour foods activate the liver, they counteract the effects of rich and greasy foods, and they help break down fat and protein. They also stimulate digestion and assimilation. Bitter foods are very beneficial to the digestive system. They also help counteract inflammation, and they're a great balancer for overweight and lethargic people. We'll review the non-dairy food items first. Apple cider vinegar. Do you have this in your home? If you do, make sure it's unpasteurized, organic, naturally brewed, and unfiltered. I personally love Bragg's apple cider vinegar. You can see the fermented mother floating in the bottom of the bottle. It's super rich in probiotics. Apple cider vinegar helps stimulate digestive enzymes. The sour flavor stimulates the liver and the gallbladder function. It's very detoxifying and it has activating properties. It's very good for counteracting accumulation in the system due to a diet full of rich foods. So what you want to do first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, take a 1/3 cup of warm water and add a teaspoon and up to 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. You can also add honey if you need to and drink it like a shooter. You can have this 2 to 3 times a day before meals. Kombucha. This is a fermented cultured tea. It's a great alternative to sugary soda drinks. It's full of probiotics and digestive enzyme and has some B vitamins and beneficial organic acids. I like kombucha with ginger because it gives an extra boost to the digestive system. I recommend having 8 fluid ounce servings a day and then take a break from time to time. Drink it in moderation because it's very sour. Sauerkraut. Sauerkraut is a pickled or cultured sour vegetable, a probiotic-rich food that helps stimulate digestive enzymes. It stimulates the pancreas and the digestions of fats. If you eat it after meals, it aids digestion by balancing stomach secretions. Farmland Culture is a brand I really love, and you can make sauerkraut yourself. Kimchi is a Korean version. It has spice in it, so it helps stimulate circulation. You can consume sauerkraut on top of eggs in the morning, in your salads, on top of your vegetables, in quesadillas, sandwiches, or you can put it on your meats, sausages, or hamburgers. For people with degenerative conditions, candida, cancer, you want to go for the raw, saltless sauerkraut. Eat 1 tablespoon per meal to start off with for the first week to avoid bloating or gas, and then you can gradually increase to 1/4 cup per meal. The last of the non-dairy options is MISO. MISO is a fermented soybean paste that has been used in China for over 2,500 years. It can be made from soybean, barley, or rice. It's fermented anywhere from 6 months to 2+ years. The darker the color, the longer it's been fermented. The lighter the color, the less fermented and also less salty. For warmer climates, I do recommend the lighter colored varieties, such as a creamy beige color. MISO is a highly medicinal food. It's 13 to 20% protein, it has amino acids similar to meat, and it has some levels of vitamin B12. It contains lactobacillus, which is a probiotic, a live food that aids digestion. MISO neutralizes the effects of air pollution, smoking, and prevents radiation sickness from chemotherapy. It's super alkaline, which helps the body's resistance against disease. It promotes long life, and it's a great supplement for your diet. It's also very salty, so you need to be aware if you have high blood pressure. You can also use it instead of salt or soy sauce. But never boil MISO because it will kill the beneficial bacteria. It can also absorb toxins from plastic containers, so if you're using it, if you're going to keep it for a while, make sure you put it in a glass, wood, or enamel container. You can use this as a base to your soups, broths. You can use MISO as a flavoring agent like a bouillon. Use it in your stews, salad dressings, dips, and casseroles. There are many good recipes for MISO out there. Get the unpasteurized variety. And definitely go organic because you want to avoid genetically modified soybeans as much as possible. Now we're going to talk about the 2 dairy probiotic options, kefir and yogurt. I'm out of kefir, I finished it yesterday, but it's a fermented yogurt. It has up to 10 to 35 strains of probiotics depending on the maker. I highly recommend Maple Hill grass-fed organic kefir. Get the non-sweetened version. You can always add in a good local honey or some grade B maple syrup to flavor. Grade B maple syrup is the second cutting from the maple tree, and it contains a higher amount of minerals. And make sure you get the full fat whole milk variety so you can get all the benefit from the fats. Yogurt is cultured milk. I recommend getting grass-fed organic whole milk yogurt. A company like Maple Hill rates extremely high in the organic industry in terms of not adding fillers and other undesirables. For more on which brands to choose from in the organic industry, look up Cornucopia, which is the organic industry watchdog. Not all organics are made equal, remember that. So there are coconut and soy non-dairy options for kefir and yogurt, which you can also get. If you've been dealing with chronic digestive issues or you've tried these recommendations with no progress, give us a call for a consultation or an appointment. Acupuncture and Chinese herbs are wonderful for reviving and balancing the body's qi and restoring the digestive tract for greater health. We'll tailor your diet and probiotic regime to help you restore balance to your system. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And don't forget to hit the bell to be notified for our next videos. Thank you for watching.